Hi there, welcome to your Vinyasa flow. My name is Brittany and I will be guiding you through a sequence today. We will focus on connecting our breath to our movement. As always, take breaks as needed, grab water, feel free to drop into child's pose. You can also feel free to skip your chaturangas at any point throughout your practice. Listen to and honor your bodies. With that, we'll go ahead and get started at the back of our mat in child's pose balasana. So bring your knees out wide, bring your big toes to touch. Sink your hips back and down, resting your forehead onto your mat. Take a moment here to settle in. Start to notice the inhales and the exhales. Just notice where you're at without forcing. Let your shoulders relax. Let your body soften. Start to settle in. Today's Dharma talk is the art of the sacred pause, the transition between poses rather than the poses themselves. In our modern world, we are conditioned to focus on the destination, so either the peak pose of an asana practice or just working through the end of a workday. Take these next 60 minutes to start to feel the poses in your body rather than focusing on landing to the pose as perfectly and quickly as possible. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. We're going to work with our solar plexus chakra, the space just above your belly button. This is your light, your fire, your passion. So maybe try to take these next 60 minutes to focus on engaging your core in a pose. So really pulling that belly button back towards your spine. All together, we'll take 3 deep grounding breaths to help build a little bit of heat in our bodies. So start with an exhale, release any stagnant air you may be holding on to, let it go. Good. All together, take a deep inhale through your nose, fill up. Open mouth, audible exhale, let it go. Good. 2 more like that. Take a big breath in. And a cleansing breath out, sigh it away. Last time, take a big breath in, biggest breath you've taken all morning. Fill up. Press your lips together and exhale through your nose. Good. This is your Ujjayi pranayama breath, or your breath of fire. This breath is designed to keep your body warm throughout your practice. So if you're looking to fire up the intensity in a pose, feel free to include this type of breath work. Okay. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, walk your hands over to the right for a side body stretch. Option to place your left hand on top of your right. Breathe into your left side body. Good. On your inhale, walk your hands back towards the center of your mat. And on your exhale, walk your palms all the way over to the left. Option to place your right hand on top. Good. Inhale, walk your hands back to center, and then press yourself up into a tabletop. Walk your knees underneath your hips, shoulders stacked on top of wrists. Spread all 10 fingers wide. Inhale, cow pose. Hammock your abdomen down towards the earth. Lift your tailbone, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your chin, round your spine, press the earth away. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Good. Take a few rounds of cat-cow at your own pace, bringing fluid to our spinal discs. Good. Start to focus on connecting your breath to your movement. Really feel this in your body. Good. Come back to a nice flat back neutral tabletop. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky, root down through your left palm. Maybe roll your wrists a few times in one direction. Good. Inhale, reach through your right fingertips. Exhale, thread the needle. Lace your right arm underneath your left. Place your right ear onto your mat. Good. And extend your left arm long so that your fingertips reach up towards the top of your mat. Or option to take a bind by lacing your left arm behind your lower back. Good. Press into your left palm. Inhale, sweep your right arm back up to the sky. Exhale, plant your right palm onto your space. Inhale, sweep your left arm up and roll your wrist a few times. Work those lymph nodes in your wrists. Good. Inhale, reach through your left fingertips. Get nice and long. Exhale, thread the needle. Lace your left arm underneath your right. Left ear lands onto your space. Find your version of this pose. Good. Press through your right palm. Inhale, sweep your left arm back up to the sky. Exhale, plant your left palm down. Inhale, shift your shoulders over your fingertips. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Good. Untuck your toes, palms underneath your shoulders towards your ribs. Inhale, baby cobra. Peel your chest off of your mat. Press through the top of your feet. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, full cobra. Press through your palms. Extend your arms, bigger back bend. Good. Press down through the top of your feet. Lift up through your heart. Good. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Place a bend in your knees, windshield wiper your knees side to side. Good. Lower your legs down to your mat. Place your left cheek onto your mat and bring your arms out to a T. We're coming into crocodile pose. Inhale, kick your right foot back towards your glute. Exhale, roll onto your left hip. Let your right foot land on the ground behind you. Good. Option to place your right palm closer to your gaze to help press the earth away. Couple of breaths. Good. Start to slowly roll back onto your belly. Arms come out to a T. This time, place your right cheek onto your mat. Inhale, kick your left foot back towards your glute. Exhale, roll onto your right hip. Let your left foot land on the ground behind you. Crocodile pose. Good. Roll back onto the center of your belly. Gaze goes back to center. Press yourself up into a tabletop. Good. Knees out wide. Child's pose, Balasana. 3 breaths here. Good. Inhale, press yourself up into a tabletop. Walk your knees back underneath your hips. Take 2 rounds of cat-cow here. Good. Come back to a nice neutral spine. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press through your palms to lengthen your spine. Draw your heart towards the top of your thighs. Good. Option to place a generous bend in your knees. You don't have to lock your legs out straight. Maybe you pedal out your dog, lifting one heel at a time. Start to feel the stretch in the back of your legs. And maybe you shake your head yes, shake your head no, get nice and loose. Good. Inhale, gaze forward, big bend in your knees. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Tiptoe to the top of your mat. Walk your feet behind your wrist. Grab opposite elbows and sway side to side. Good. So letting the crown of your head hang heavy. Slight bend in your knees so that your abdomen is resting on top of your thighs. Good. Release your fingertips down to your mat and toe heel your feet all the way to touch. Inhale, slowly rise to mountain pose, Tadasana, lifting one vertebra at a time, biceps frame your ears. Good. Root down through all 3 corners of your feet. Lift through your kneecaps to activate your quads. Good. Take an inhale here. Exhale, open arm twist right. Sweep your right arm down and back. Left fingers face the wall in front of you. Right arm sweeps to the back of your mat. Good. Squeeze your thighs to engage your lower body. Pull your left hip back as you slightly press your right hip forward to help deepen your twist. Good. Inhale back to mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist left. Left arm sweeps down and back. Good. Squeeze your shoulder blades to touch to open your heart. Reach through your fingertips as if you're being pulled in opposite directions. Inhale back to mountain pose. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Engage your solar plexus. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms come to thighs. Gaze stays down. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back to high plank. Good. We'll hold for 3 breaths. Always option to drop down your knees for tabletop if that feels better. Otherwise, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes to prevent your lower back from sagging. And lift up through your upper back as if you're pulling your heart up to the sky. Good. Breathe here. Big breath in. Exhale, send it back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Good. We'll flow through that Sunny 2 more times. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Tiptoe, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, root to rise. Exhale, open arm twist right. Inhale, back to mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to a high plank. Good. Drop down to your knees, untuck your toes. Inhale, shift your shoulders over your fingertips. Exhale, lower your body all the way down to your mat. Keep your elbows tucked in towards your ribs. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press through your palms. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go up and back. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, open arm twist right. Inhale, back to mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your palms, step back to a high plank. Shift your shoulders over your fingertips and start to bend your arms to a 90-degree angle. Hovering above your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press through your palms, extend your arms. Untuck your toes, lift your thighs to a hover above your mat. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Good, pedal out your heels. Take what you need, leave what you don't. These are your 3 variations of chaturanga flow. You can choose any version at any point throughout your practice. Good. Inhale, gaze forward, big bend in your knees. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Uttanasana. Set your hips back and down. Good. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Engage your solar plexus chakra. Option to keep your arms up overhead, or you can bring your hands to your heart if that feels better for your shoulders. Good. Stay with your breath. Good. Inhale, straighten your legs, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your palms, step it back, find your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Good. Gaze can go to the right. Maybe you roll your right ankle a few times. Inhale, back to 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through. Plant your foot in between the palms of your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Good. Root down through your left palm. Stack your right shoulder on top of your left. Exhale, plant your right palm onto your mat. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up overhead. Stiletto your back heel to engage your back hamstring. Right knee stacked over right ankle. Good. Stay with your breath. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist right. Right arm goes down and back. Left fingers face the mirror in front of you. Good. Squeeze your shoulder blades to touch. Open up through your heart. Good. Inhale, warrior 2. Open your arms up to the T. Parallel your back foot to the back edge of your mat. Re-engage the bend in your right knee. Good. If your right knee is dipping inward, maybe you roll it out towards your pinky toe to help open your hip. Shoulders stacked over hips. Nice, strong pose. Inhale, flip your palms up to the sky. Shift forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Tick-tock your arms, 12 and 6. Right arm can rest on top of your right thigh. You can bring your right hand to a block to help add some height. Or you can hover your right fingertips above the mat to engage your core. Now sweep that left arm up overhead. One long line of energy from your left foot through your left fingertips. Good. Inhale, reverse your warrior. High five the back wall. Open up your right side body. Exhale, chaturanga. Rainbow your arms. Frame your front foot. Take your time. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Find your vinyasa. Good. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, stack your left hip on top of your right. Gaze can go to the left. Maybe you roll that left ankle a few times if that feels nice. Good. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine, pull your belly button up towards the ceiling. Inhale, send it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, low lunge twist, root down through your right palm, sweep your left arm up to the sky, stack your shoulders on top of one another. Good, think about lifting the back of your right knee up towards the sky to keep your leg engaged. Good, inhale. Exhale, back to low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge, sweep your arms up overhead. Let your shoulders relax. Option to turn your pinkies in towards one another to help engage your triceps. Breathe here. Good. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist left. Left arm sweeps down and back. Reach up through the crown of your head. Hug your inner thighs together as you lift your right heel. Good. Inhale, warrior two. Open up. Spin your back heel down. Good. Keep your wrists in line with your shoulders. Slight tuck in your tailbone. Inhale, flip your palms up to the sky, shift forward. Exhale, extended side angle, right arm up. Left forearm can rest on top of left thigh. You can extend your arms, or you can bring a block underneath that left hand. Find your version of this pose. Once you find your version, sweep that right arm up overhead. Good. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm goes up and back. Open up your left side body. Exhale, chaturanga. Rainbow your arms. Frame your left foot. Step your left foot back. Find your way to downward facing dog. Good. Drop down to your knees. Grab a quick sip of water. Towel off. We're going to do that flow one more time. This time, one breath to one movement. This is the vinyasa portion of our practice. Good. When you're ready, meet me back in downward facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale, sigh it away. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, tiptoe step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, low lunge twist, sweep your right arm up. Exhale, back to low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist right. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, find your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, pull it in. Inhale, three-legged dog, send it back. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm up. Exhale, back to low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist left. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, find your vinyasa. Or skip your flip. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, pedal it out, reset. Good. We're gonna do that flow one last time. This time we're gonna add some balancing challenges, so listen for the changes. One more, big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Bring your hands to heart center. Reach through the crown of your head and twist to the right. Left elbow comes to the outside of your right knee. Good. Think about sitting your hips lower than your heart. Maybe you pull that left knee back to align with your right. Good. Inhale, mountain pose. Straighten your legs. Exhale, sit back into your chair. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Good. Right elbow comes to the outside of your left knee. Pull that right knee back to align with your left. Lightly press your palms together. Good. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend your knee, flip your dog. Option to stay here, or you can drop into wild thing by dropping your right foot down to the ground. Lift your right arm up. Good. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Plant your palm, lift your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior three, hands to heart. Shift your weight into your front foot. Kick your back foot up to a hover. Good. Option to bring your hands down to blocks for support. You want a slight bend in your right knee. Flex your left foot towards the earth. Good. Stay with your breath. Inhale. Exhale, lower your back foot down, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist right. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, floating half moon. Shift your weight into your right leg, and then tuck your arms. Right hand comes to a block. Left arm lifts, left leg lifts. Again, micro bend in your right knee, flex your left foot. Stack your left shoulder on top of your right to open your chest. Good, big breath in. Exhale, lower down, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, rainbow your arms. Frame your front foot. Step it back, find your flow. Good. Moving to our left. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, or option to drop down to wild thing. Good. Inhale back to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart, warrior three. Shift your weight into your left foot, lift your right leg to a hover, parallel to your mat. Option to keep your hands at heart. You can bring them to your blocks, or you can sweep your arms towards the back of your mat for warrior three with airplane arms. Good. Inhale, slowly lower your right leg down, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist left. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, floating half moon. Shift your weight into your left leg, right arm, right leg lifts. Good. Think about stacking your hips, stacking your shoulders. Keep that frontline body nice and exposed. Good. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lower back down, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Find your way to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Drop down to your knees, grab a sip of water, towel off. Good. We're going to be working with a little bit of core next to give our lower body a break. So you're going to sweep your legs out in front of you. Knees bent, feet flat onto the ground. Good. Coming into a boat pose, you can start with your hands on the mat and start to lean back to about a 45-degree angle, just enough where you really feel your core working to hold you up. Lift up through your chest, and then lift your toes to a hover, shins parallel with your mat. Hands can stay on your mat, or you can bring them parallel with your legs. If you're looking for more of a challenge, you can extend your legs and bring your biceps up towards your ears. I will not be doing that today. We will be here. Keep breathing. We'll hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your feet, wrap your arms around your shins, give yourself a little squeeze. Good. We're going to layer that with some Russian twist next to help work our obliques. So reach for one of your blocks, place it on its side, hands on either side of the block. Lean back into your boat pose, elbows out wide. Lift your legs to a hover. Maybe you cross your ankles here. Inhale for center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going nice and slow. Connect your breath to your movement. We'll go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lower all the way down to your back. Release your block. Come into your full body good morning stretch. Take a couple of breaths here to reset. Good. When you're ready, place a bend into your knees, coming into yogi bicycles. So place your fingertips behind your head, elbows out wide. Tabletop your legs. Keep your toes flexed up to the sky. You want to keep your knees stacked over your hips to help target your lower abdominal area. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift and twist. Left elbow, right knee. Left leg goes long. Inhale, center. Exhale, lift and twist. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Keep it going. Good. We'll go for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Full body good morning stretch. 3 breaths here, using your lower belly to fill up. Good. Inhale, ball pose, knees to your chest. Bring your hands to the back of your thighs. Cross your ankles. Rock and roll up and down the length of your body 2 to 3 times. Good. Eventually coming all the way up to a seat, or if you want to play with the transition, you can rock up, shift forward, coming back to your high plank. And then downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Good. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge, hands to heart. Reach forward, twist to the right. Good. Option to drop down to that back knee for more support. Couple of breaths. Good. Inhale. Exhale, plant your palms, low lunge. Toe heel your right foot to the outer edge of your mat. Walk your left hand a little bit beneath your gaze. Moving into side plank. Take your 2 peace fingers on your right hand, hook them around your right big toe. And then start to pivot over, carry that leg any amount, coming into your side plank. Option to drop down to your left knee for a modified side plank. You can always lift that right leg to a hover to work your core. Good. Inhale. Exhale, plant your right palm, slowly come back to your high plank. Option for your flow. Good. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the center of your mat. Toe heel your feet out wide. Sink your hips back and down, yogi squat malasana. Hands come to heart. Use your elbows to gently open up your inner thighs. You can always draw your thumb down your chest to help open those hips a little further. If this is super uncomfy, feel free to take 1, maybe 2 blocks, put it underneath your sits bone for a little more added support. Good. Option to stay here, or we can play around with a little bit of side crow. So I'll go ahead and demo here. If you're in malasana, sink your tailbone up to the sky. Toe heel your feet a little closer together, and then bring your hips back and down. Good. So you're up on the ball of your feet. Bring your hands to heart center. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, plant your palms onto your mat. You want your shoulders stacked over your wrists and start to come up on your tiptoes a little further. Okay. Now you're going to start to use those chaturanga arms. You're going to rock back and forth, and then you're going to start to place a 90-degree bend in your elbows. So your hip connects to your right elbow, and then your knee connects to your left elbow. Option to stay here, or if you want to play around with balance, you can lift 1 toe at a time. Or if you feel secure, you can shift forward, lifting both toes up. I'm not there today, and that's okay. Good. Take a moment here, try to play around with that side crow. Good. When you're ready, come back to that squat. We're going to try it over on the left side. Good. So bring your hands back to heart center. Press up through the ball of your feet. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Plant your palms. Good. Nice, even spacing. And then start to connect your left hip to your left elbow. Start to place a 90-degree bend. Maybe you lift one foot. Maybe you lift two. And I'm just not there today, but you can feel free to play around with this side. You know, some days you just got it and some days you don't. Good. When you're ready, come back, bring your hands to heart center, unwind. Plant your palms, send your tailbone up to the sky, standing forward fold. Pedal out those heels, see how you feel. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Shift your weight to your right foot, lift your left leg up to a hover. Biceps from your ears. Good, flex your left foot, start to find your balance. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, standing figure four. Cross your left ankle over top of your right thigh. Flex your left foot. Sink your hips back and down. Good. Option to bring your hands down to some blocks for more support. Good. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your left leg to a hover. Exhale, dancer's pose. Kick your left foot back towards your glute. Reach for the inside of your foot near your big toe. Option to stay here, or you can dip your chest forward as you kick back into your hand. Good. So slight bend in that standing knee. Reach your right fingertips up to where the ceiling and the top of the wall meet. Find your drishti, find your focus. Steady point in the room that's not moving. This will help you hold your balance. Good. Inhale back to one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Send your left foot and your fingers towards the back of your space. Good. Lift through your back heel. Take a breath. Inhale, star pose. Pivot all 10 toes to the left. Reach up nice and tall through your fingers. Exhale, Skandasana, side squat. Hands to heart. Start to bend into your left knee. You can stay here, or you can bring it all the way down to your mat. Press through your right heel. Lift your right toes. Good. Hands can stay at heart. You can keep your hands on your mat. Or if you want to play around with a bind, you can lace your left arm in front of your left shin. And then bring your right arm up and back. Good. Let go of your bind if you have one. Walk your hands towards your front foot. Turn all 10 toes forward for a low lunge. Step your right foot back. Hold it to a hover above your mat. Option for a three-legged flow. Good. Pedal it out. Reset. Moving to the left. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Right leg lifts. Flex your right toes. Reach through your fingers. Exhale, standing figure four. Hands to heart. Cross your right ankle over top of your left thigh. Sink your hips back and down. Good. Couple of breaths. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Right leg lifts. Exhale, dancer's pose. Kick your right heel back towards your glute. Reach for the inside of your foot near your big toe. Good. Inhale back to one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Send it back. Inhale, star pose. Pivot all 10 toes to the right. Reach up nice and tall. Exhale, Skandasana, side squat. Bend into your right knee. Find your variation of this pose. Good. Inhale. Exhale, plant your palms. Walk your hands towards your left foot. Come back to your low lunge. Send your left leg back to a hover. Option for a three-legged flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Good. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg lifts. Exhale, half pigeon. Draw your right knee to the outside of your right wrist. And extend your back leg straight. Almost like you're making a figure 7 with your lower body. Couple of options here. If your right hip is sitting a little too high off the ground, feel free to take a block, slide it underneath for more support. Or if you want to crawl down for sleeping half pigeon by coming down to your forearms. I like to make this restorative and rest my forehead onto a block. This is super uncomfy. Feel free to come to your back and cross your right ankle over top of your left thigh for figure 4. Good. Breathe here. We'll hold this yin pose for about 30 seconds. Take a big breath in. Exhale, press through your palms, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Start to feel that stretch in your outer hip a little further. Good. And then roll onto your right glutes and your left toes up to the sky for half butterfly. Flex your left toes to engage your hamstring. Inhale, sweep your right arm up overhead. Exhale, side body stretch to the left. Good. Inhale, rise. Exhale, stargazer. Plant your right palm behind you. Sweep your left arm up and back. Press through your left heel. Open up your front side body. Good. And slowly lower back down to your glutes. We're going to connect those poses together. So inhale, crescent over to the left. Exhale, move into your stargazer. Good. Lower back down. 2 more like that. Inhale to the left. Exhale, stargazer. Lower down. Last time. Inhale, left stretch. Exhale, stargazer. Good. Lower back down. You're going to turn forward. Come back to your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, half pigeon. Draw your left knee to the outside of your left wrist. Extend your right leg straight. Find your version of this yin pose. Start to settle in. Maybe you take this as an opportunity to come back to your intention for practice. Maybe coming back to our Dharma talk of the art of the sacred pause. Noticing how your body felt in between the transitions and not so much in the pose. Couple breaths. Good. Take a big breath in. Exhale, press through your palms, lift your chest. Hold for a moment. Good. Now roll onto your left glute and then spin your right toes up to the sky for half butterfly. Inhale, sweep your left arm up overhead. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Good. If you find yourself rounding forward, maybe roll that top shoulder back. Good. Inhale, rise. Exhale, stargazer. Plant your left palm behind you. Sweep your right arm up and back. Press through your right heel. Good. And slowly lower back down. Connecting those together. Inhale, over to the right. Exhale, stargazer. Good. Lower back down. Inhale to the right. Exhale, stargazer. Lower back down. Last one, inhale to the right. Exhale, stargazer. Good. Lower back down. This time, bring both legs out long in front of you. Good. Toes are reaching up to the sky. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. On your exhale, hinge forward, reach through your fingertips so that you're tilting your pelvic bowl forward. And then lower your hands onto the mat. You can grab your ankles or maybe the outer edges of your feet. You can also place a generous bend in your knees, especially if your hamstrings are tight. Good. Breathe here. Feel your abdomen balloon into your thighs with each inhale. And feel your thighs press back with each exhale. Good. Inhale, rise, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, lower all the way down to your back. Good. Place a bend in both of your knees. Reach your right leg up to the sky. Bring your hand to the back of your thigh, maybe your calf or your ankle, if that's where you're at. Just gently breathe into your hamstring stretch. Option to roll your right ankle a few times, working your lymph nodes. Good. Now cross your right ankle over top of your left thigh, figure four, coming back into another hip stretch. Option to stay here and gently press your right knee away from you. Or you can pick your left foot up to a hover. Interlace your arms between your legs and hug that left knee into your chest for a deeper stretch. Good. Keeping your right foot flexed to help protect your knee. Maybe you rock side to side. Or maybe you draw tiny circles with your left knee. Good. Lower your left foot down if you have it lifted. Inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, hug your right knee into your chest. Let your left leg go long onto your mat. Good. Maybe you gently rock your knee side to side, massaging your abdomen, your colon. Good. Inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your right knee over your left side body. Bring your right arm out to a T or to a goalpost. So you're in this nice deep spinal twist. Focus on anchoring your right shoulder blade down to help deepen this twist. You can also send your gaze over your right shoulder. Good. Inhale back to ball pose. Bring both your knees to your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a little squeeze. Good. And plant your feet onto your mat. Knees stay bent. Lift your left leg up to the sky and bring your hands to the back of your calf or your thigh, calf, or ankle. And gently roll that ankle around a few times. Good. Take a big breath in. Exhale, figure four. Cross your left ankle over top of your right thigh. Find your version of this pose. Lower your right foot down if you have it lifted. Inhale, reach your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, hug your left knee into your chest. Let your right leg go long. Give your left knee a gentle rock side to side. Inhale, hug your knee in even tighter. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your left knee over your right side body. Left arm comes out to a T or goalpost. Good. Inhale back to ball pose. Knees come to your chest. Moving into happy baby. Draw your knees out wide. Hands can either come to the back of your thighs to help open your hips, or you can bring your hands to the outer edges of your feet. Option to extend one leg at a time, being very careful. Your hamstrings are very sensitive. Pressing down to the tops of your feet to draw your knees a little closer to the earth. Good. Inhale, ball pose. Give yourself one final squeeze. Maybe you reach your forehead up to your knees, get nice and small. Exhale, Shavasana, final resting pose. Let your arms, legs, and body hang heavy as you melt into your mat. Feel free to take any shape here that may feel good. If you want more of a hip opener, you can come to Supta Baddha Konasana, placing the soles of your feet to touch. Let your knees fall out wide. Arms can relax by your side. Maybe you bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your lower belly. Take these next few moments for you. Give yourself permission to do nothing. I'll cue you back when it's time. Start to slowly welcome sensation back into your bodies. Maybe you wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Maybe you gently nod your head side to side. And on your inhale, sweep your arms up overhead for one last full body good morning stretch. Exhale, hands to heart, Anjali Mudra. And showing yourselves some love, compassion, kindness for taking time to show up on your mat today and to put you first. Guiding your thumb up to your third eye chakra, that space in between your eyebrows. This is known as your seat of your light, your intuition, your inner wisdom, trusting that it's always here to help serve and guide you throughout this life. Tying in our theme of the art of the sacred pause. Take this with you throughout the rest of your day to find those sweet in-between moments. It's where our nervous system finds safety, starts to regulate, to settle. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.